Connecting with people, making them like us, listen to our ideas, collaborate. Sometimes it feels like you need a magic trick, right? Or maybe a secret manual. What if I told you there's a book written back in the time of our grandparents or great-grandparents that many consider almost that, a powerful guide to human relations, but others look at it suspiciously, as if it were a forbidden manual of manipulation? I'm talking about Dale Carnegie and his classic of classics, How to Win Friends and Influence People, from 1936, a book that sold millions and is still on shelves today. The question is, in a world of social media, artificial intelligence, and instant communication, do these techniques from almost 90 years ago still work? And why do they seem so effective, even when they appear too simple? What's the secret or the controversy behind the Carnegie method? Let's quickly recall some of the most famous ideas from the book, which may not be that secret after all. Genuine interest is gold. Carnegie hammered this point. Forget a little about yourself and sincerely take an interest in others. Ask about their lives, what they like, what they think. Listen more than you talk. And for heaven's sake, remember the person's name. It seems basic, but it makes a huge difference in how the other person feels seen and valued. Praise, but praise honestly. No cheap flattery. The tip is, find something you really admire or appreciate about the other person and tell them honestly. A sincere compliment can change someone's day and how they see you. Everyone has a deep thirst for recognition. Avoid criticism like the plague. This was almost a law for Carnegie. Avoid criticizing, condemning, or complaining directly. Criticism wounds pride, generates resentment, and almost never leads to positive change. It's much more productive to try to understand why the person acts that way and address problems differently. The power of a smile and sympathy. Simple as that. Smile. A genuine smile breaks the ice, shows openness. Always start interactions in a friendly way, even if you need to discuss something difficult later. First impressions matter a lot. Make others feel important. Deep down, everyone wants to feel important. Find sincere ways to show the other person that you value their opinion, their presence, their work. Recognition is fundamental. Carnegie's magic is nothing supernatural. It works because it touches on our basic psychology. We all have fundamental needs. To be noticed and recognized. When you remember someone's name or sincerely compliment them, you'll fulfill this. To feel important and valued. When you listen with interest and validate the person, you meet this need. To protect our ego. Avoiding direct criticism prevents the person from feeling attacked and shutting down. To connect. Smiling and being friendly opens doors for human connection. And Carnegie, intuitively or not, mapped simple ways to meet these universal psychological needs. That's why his techniques remain so effective. Is it manipulation? The ethics question. Here comes the controversy. Using these techniques, wouldn't it be manipulating people? And the answer is, it totally depends on your intention. If you use praise as fake flattery just to get something, if you pretend interest without really caring, yes, that's manipulation, and usually people notice it and the effect backfires. But if you apply this principle sincerely with a genuine desire to understand, connect, value the other, and build a better relationship, then it's not manipulation. It's social skill. It's interpersonal intelligence used for good. The line is thin, and it's in your intention. And nowadays, maybe these lessons are even more crucial. In a world where it's easy to criticize hidden behind a screen, where communication is fast but often superficial, practicing genuine interest in a comment, in a message, sincere praise, attentive listening, even online, and avoiding unnecessary conflict can make a huge difference in the quality of our virtual and real interactions. In the end, Dale Carnegie's manual is neither forbidden nor magical. It's a powerful reminder of basic principles of human coexistence that, if applied sincerely and ethically, can really help us build better relationships and have a more positive influence in the world. How about choosing one of these principles and trying to practice it today, paying attention to your intention? Which one do you think is most lacking in today's relationships? Share your opinion with us in the comments. If you enjoyed this revisit to Carnegie, leave your like. See you next time.